This morning on today's Consumer Smarts, buyer beware. If you're trying to purchase the hottest designer items on the internet, can you really get them for a bargain price? Today's consumer correspondent and iVillage contributor Janice Lieberman set out to investigate. Janice, good morning.
Good morning. Who wouldn't want a designer bag for a steal? Come on, we've all browsed eBay and other online shops, hoping to find deep discounts. But do they exist, or are they just a bunch of fakes? Are you a fashionista on an unfortunate budget, hoping for that runway look at a rock-bottom price? Designer handbags, jewelry, sunglasses, all are available online at unbelievable discounts. But more and more shoppers are finding that their great designer deals turn out to be far from fabulous. Try fake.
I used it maybe 1 or 2 times and the zipper broke.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Annie Wright paid $250 for a Louis Vuitton handbag she purchased online. It retailed for over $1,000.
I thought it was real, and it was marketed as 100% authentic, money-back guaranteed.
Annie tried, return to sender.
I emailed him saying, this isn't real, I want my money back. He never responded.
She's not alone. Many consumers are finding out the hard way that the internet is today's wild, wild west, and it's buyer beware. There are no hard numbers on counterfeit goods sold online, but the FBI made 14,000 seizures of counterfeit goods last year alone. Experts say that fakes cost Americans $250 billion a year.
These products always escape taxation. When targeted counterfeit products are sold, this is money that's not being spent in local communities. There's also lost jobs. In the U.S., we've talked about 750,000 lost jobs. We've seen small companies that have virtually wiped out because of counterfeiting.
BuySafe is very much like an online shopper's guardian angel.
Jeff Grass, CEO of BuySafe, says he's taking on cybercons. His company investigates merchants and insures online sales up to $25,000, guaranteeing you receive what was advertised.
Here's an eBay merchant that uses BuySafe that's selling a Coach handbag.
Here's where I have to look, right?
Exactly, the BuySafe seal.
The merchant can pay a fee, or you, the buyer, can at checkout. Grass found examples of fakes online, all advertised as authentic designer items.
This tie is a great example. So you think you bought a wonderful Giorgio Armani tie, made in Italy. The problem is if you look at the other tag, it says made in the USA.
That's hilarious.
Basically, somebody just stitched a Giorgio Armani label onto that tie.
Louis Vuitton. This is a nice wallet, and it even comes with authenticity.
Yeah, you've got these wonderful little care cards that explain it's an authentic Louis Vuitton item. The problem is they've misspelled Louis Vuitton.
Oops.
And so, for now, shoppers must not be just tech savvy, but even more so, shopping savvy. Annie Wright says she's bought online before, and she will again. But she learned if the price tag looks too good to be true,
It probably was too good to be true.
some manufacturers are fighting back. Tiffany and Louis Vuitton have both filed lawsuits against eBay, trying to hold the company responsible for the authenticity of the goods sold on their website. We contacted eBay and they say, quote, buying counterfeits is illegal and we do not tolerate them on the eBay site. eBay claims they are working with officials to combat the problem, but it's a huge problem.
It sure is. And if the internet is the wild, wild west, then what tips do you have to help us identify the real thing?
Okay, contact is key. Can you find a real person? Is there a P.O. box or a real address? Are they in China and you have 3 days to get it back to them? Go try and do that. Pictures count. Sometimes they will steal the pictures from the website of a Louis Vuitton and you ask for additional pictures, they don't have them. So that's a tip-off to a rip-off. Words matter. Dooney and Burke, we have a wristlet here. They spelled Burke wrong and Louis Vuitton wrong.
So Louis Vuitton, the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, you know, price matters too, because this costs $44 online. The true Dooney and Burke, which looks a lot nicer, it's not faded out, $55. So for $10, you could have had the real thing.
And when you see the word authentic, often it isn't authentic, right? So how do you differentiate? How do you know?
It's very hard to tell, but you know, the price if it's too low, but sometimes they're pretty savvy and they make the price high. This was a Marc Jacobs bag. It lasted about a week before the zipper broke off. Okay? And here, this is a Kate Spade bag. Okay, check the website because Kate Spade doesn't make this bag.
So are there places that
and
you
I got to
could
show
go?
you something
Okay.
really funny, okay? Inside, we found a Pregio
Oh my gosh.
Which should be Prada.
It's pathetic counterfeiting, right?
It's not even good.
It's really, really bad. So is there a way to guarantee that what you're buying is the real thing?
There are companies like Proterra.com and BuySafe.com that will guarantee the authenticity.
And we have more info on the web. We'll be right back after your look.